What's going on, YouTube? We're going to go over some settlement information for you today. I got the settlement, got paid, what is today, Friday. Got this yesterday actually, but figured everyone was interested in seeing how much money people make and everything. And not to brag or anything, I mean, it's not an overly good week, it's not an overly bad week, it's just a decent week. And figured to be a good one to go over. I stepped out into the garage because I got the kid in there. He's on the Xbox watching YouTube, and the fiance is in the bedroom sending me short videos from Instagram and stuff like that, laughing her ass off. So I wanted some peace and quiet, so I came out here so we could talk about this real quick and not have a whole bunch of distractions. So let's kind of set this back here a little bit. So I work at a company called Greatwide. They are an agent-based company, owner-operators. And basically what that means is I work with different agents through Greatwide to book freight. I have my own trailer that is rented, and I get to keep 75% of the line haul, and I get 100% of fuel surcharge. The way my schedule works, and I do own my own truck. Well, I have a payment on my truck, but it's not leased through them. It's my own problem. So with this, I only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I come home Thursday in the evening time to pick up my son because I have shared parenting with him, and I have him until every other Saturday or Sunday, depending on if it's my weekend with him or not. So I would be able to work every other Sunday, but it's harder to find freight and everything to do on that extra day. So usually I'm just off for the weekend. So not complaining at all. But sometimes I'd like to make the extra money. I haven't figured out a way to work on those other Sundays, but like for this Father's Day this weekend, so ain't gonna be nothing to do this weekend. So I try to do like some power only stuff on a Sunday and everything, but it doesn't usually work out. But anyway, let's get into some of this. So 4 days. This is for, where's the date? The 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and then I think 13th. Am I missing a piece of paper here? 13th. So that would be Monday, Tuesday. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the following Monday, because the pay period ends for me on a Monday. Okay. So the first load that I had out here was Columbus to Louisville. That paid me, but they took the fuel out of it, so it's kind of hard to tell me what exactly it is. But it was 215 miles. $750 was that one, and then of that I got $562. Fuel came out of all that, but I ended up got $159 for fuel surcharge, and the way they do fuel is weird, but it was like $643 for fuel. And then I had a truck order not used and New Carlisle, Indiana, that only pays $150 for the truck order not used, which I can't believe I only get 75% of that. I feel like I should get 100% of that, because that ends up being $112.50 to me. But then I got a Jeffersonville, Indiana, to Columbus. That was $800 load. 75% of that, $600. What the fuel surcharge is $157.30 on top of that. Fuel came out of that too, which was $712. I usually just get a little more than I need and then ride it for a couple days. But at the same time, I don't want to go home at the end of the week with full tanks, so I don't fill up the tanks. If you go home with fuel in the tank, that's just money out of your pocket, out of your check, I should say. And so then we went Columbus to Bedford Heights, which is a great run. I like that one. They unload real fast up there. $640 for 140 miles. plus fuel surcharge of $111. So what's that? $591 for 2 hours. Not bad. Avon up there, down here to Hilliard, 133 miles, and that paid $410 was the line haul. I got 3 or 7 of that. And then there's fuel surcharge was $90 for that. Damn, paper sticking together. And then it's on the 13th we did Columbus to Louisville again, which was a $750 plus $151 of the 75%. I ended up with $714 for that. And then Jeffersonville, Indiana to Delaware, Ohio, which is 246 miles, $650, 75%, $487. And fuel surcharge was $150. I also had a $143 lumper. That was Kroger up there. And then I got the lumper fee back. So the part that y'all really want to know about is the deductions. And I gotta say, if companies I've been with, deductions are not bad at all. As far as I don't know if I'm missing something, but so the way they do the plates, the IRP plates, is they take $75 from you per week until you reach, I think it's either $1,600 or $1,800, and then they stop. So I got $75 taken out for that. Fuel tax deposit, they take $10 a week for your IFTA and all that stuff. The trailer rental is $190 a week. Occupational accident, $35. Non-trucking liability, $8.54. Really, really good. The ELD, I don't know if this is, one of them is for the rental and one of them is for the service, but this is $12 and then the other is $15 a week. Physical damage for the tractor is $47.31. And then they do a security deposit up to, I think it's $1,500, and it's $50 a week until you get to that amount, and then they stop. So the total deductions it has on here is $1,941.36. I think that's with the fuel, which the fuel ended up being 2 different fill-ups of $643, $712, totaling $1,355.51, which is a lot more than I used to spend per week. I'll tell you that. But total gross, I don't know anything on here that you guys can't really see, but I'm not trying to hide anything or anything. I ended up getting paid $2,133.84 for those 4 days, and that's on 1,426 loaded miles, which I ended up doing the math on that, and I think with loaded miles by all, it was like 6.3 miles to the gallon based on $6 a gallon, and it might have been a little bit less than that. So even still, not bad for the truck, and that's just the loaded miles. That's not counting deadhead and idling and everything like that. So overall, solid week. I still had one load cancel that messed me up. And that's just, I go out and I come back, and I'm usually home a night or two, or sometimes every night during the week. It doesn't always work out that way, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, and that's just working with the agents, finding freight that pays decent, gets you where you want to go. It keeps you in that area. Some of these loads are contract loads through the agent that he has, and it's usually contract load out and a broker load back is usually how it goes. So he's been running this market for a while, so I just sort of let him look, and I can look on the load board as well, and I can say, hey, let's try to grab this one, or this isn't going to work, or blah 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 blah. But so pretty good relationship working with him that way. Also, I don't have my own MC number, so I can't book my own stuff. So he has to go through it all, but I can look and see them, and then also ask him to look this, or tell him what I like, what I don't like. But it's worked really well. So there's still some money to be made out here. I could make more money if I worked an extra day, which I like to sometimes, or if I went a little bit further out. But with the kid and everything, that's more important to me coming home, so I don't do that very often. I like this sort of I try to work for part of the week and then be home part of the week, so it's just like separate. It's not trying to get home and I have obligations during the week that I have to do. But a part of the reason why I can live on less, because, like, for example, this little car I'm sitting in, this little Toyota Matrix, is paid for, and it's a little project beater car. I love this car, and I'll do videos about that kind of stuff later. But hey, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I know it's not, so for some of you it might be, why are you out here if you're only making that little bit of money? And some of you might be, oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. For me, it works. That's a solid week for me. I'm still new to working with Greatwide and how their systems work and how their pay period works and stuff like that. But overall, it's doing pretty well. That's just 1 week. So if you guys want to know more, I just got that generator bought for the truck. It's in the mail. It's being shipped. So we're going to get that hooked up, and we're going to see if these numbers increase as the fuel usage decreases. So if you guys want to follow along with all that stuff, I'm going to be doing more videos about that, the generator, when that gets here, installing that and doing the fuel savings, and I'm going to do more fuel mileage calculations. So if you guys are interested in seeing how a W9 can be profitable and maybe give you guys some ideas to help everyone else be successful, subscribe to the channel, like the content. Appreciate everyone that keeps watching videos, and in the comments I try to comment back to everything. Someone's calling me. There we go. Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Okay, sorry about that. So hey, subscribe to the channel, like the video, let me know your thoughts and opinions about the stuff. If you have any questions about Greatwide itself, I mean, they're overall a good company. I'm not gonna say they don't have their issues, or that I haven't thought about jumping ship sometimes, because I definitely have. I want to get my own authority at this point, after seeing some of the stuff, but we can get into that later. I'm going to keep this pretty short. You guys have a good weekend. Happy Father's Day, and stay safe. I'll see you guys probably Monday.